It's one of the most popular dishes at Funk Soul Brother in Franklin and on the food truck by the same name. BJ Lofback is here now sharing the secret to their kimchi fried rice.
Yes.
I can't wait to try this.
And you should be excited because I am. This is a dish, like you said, that is one of the more popular dishes on the truck and in the factory in Franklin, but it's also probably the thing when I'm at home and I'm cooking for myself and I need something to eat and I want it to be amazing. We're doing a home version, what I do at home, of what happens at the truck.
So it's kind of a Korean comfort food.
Very much so.
Yeah.
This is an after-school snack. This is something that you would make on Sunday morning for brunch. It's absolutely amazing, and it all starts with some bacon. We've crisped up some bacon in here. We've got all that smoky happiness thing, and then we've got some kimchi. And if you're nervous about kimchi, you need to check this out.
Let me hold this so everybody can see what it looks like. All right, tell us what kimchi is.
Picture it like a spicy Asian sauerkraut.
Okay.
If we had to bring it down into common terms, that's probably the way we would do it. And go ahead and put that right inside this. We've got a little bit of kimchi juice going on in there. What we did before we put this kimchi in there is we squeeze it out a little bit because we want to keep that from splattering up too much.
Oh, that smells fantastic.
Doesn't it? Kimchi and bacon.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
great
cheating
start.
Here. We're cheating here. We're going to go ahead and put in some butter. Just a little bit of butter, as you can see.
About a half a stick.
This is gochujang. This is what makes Korean food spicy.
Gochujang.
Gochujang. Essentially, it's a fermented red pepper paste.
Okay.
And it's spicy. It's salty. It's got a little funky going on in there, and it's going to make everything really happy.
Now, can you get that at a grocery store? Or do you have to go to an international market?
You can find it in some grocery stores, depending on which one you're at in the international aisle. But you know, you need to. Nashville has some amazing international markets that you need to become familiar with because there's some really cool stuff in there.
Cool.
We've got day-old cooked rice. Great way to use leftovers. If you're like me, you've always got cooked rice laying around. And what we're going to start doing here is, this is where the fried rice comes in. We've got the bacon, we've got the kimchi, we've got the bacon fat in there that's going to just get into the rice and start, that rice is just going to slurp it right up. And it'll, as you can see, it's a little soupy right now, but as you work this around, now I don't know about you, but I like things a little bit spicy.
I do.
This is another common Korean ingredient. It's called gochugaru. It's a dried red pepper flake. We're going to add a little bit of that as well. And just this kind of has like a smoky, it's peppery, but there's a lot more going on than just spice.
I can smell it.
Once that gets all fried and to your liking, some people like it a little more crispy, get a little crispy bits going on the bottom, and you're kind of scraping that cast iron pan a little bit, which is a very good thing to do because we want all of that flavor to come off that pan.
So while I keep working it in, tell me about Taste of Nashville. You've been at that event. This will be your 7th year.
Yes, 7th year that we'll be serving there. It's been one of our favorites of the year. It comes at a great time of year. The crowd is amazing. You've got all kinds of chefs there trying to outdo everybody else with these one bites. You walk around, you taste. There's some nice distilleries there and brewers there, and it's at Rocket Town, so it's a nice open space. The music is always great, and we get really excited about being able to be there.
Such a fun evening, and the Phoenix Club gives lots of money to youth charities as a result of that, so you can be eating and enjoying it and doing good at the same time. This looks wonderful. I can't wait to try it. You're topping it with a fried egg.
Fried egg.
So good.
Just a beautiful dish.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being with us. Don't miss Funk Soul Brother over at Taste of Nashville. It's this Friday from 7:30 to midnight over at Rocket Town on 4th Avenue South. Get tickets at the door or online at tasteofnashville.com. That is just one more way that we celebrate Tennessee with the original Nashville Food Festival. Up next, we're saving you money by taking a pass on that expensive gym membership. See the top essentials for a home gym that'll keep you motivated but won't break your budget.
This portion of Talk of the Town is sponsored by Electronic Express.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. To get in shape, you really don't have to join a fitness center or buy expensive exercise equipment. Personal trainer Jarrell Webb is here now to help you put together your own affordable in-home gym. No more excuses, right?
No more excuses. So you don't need a big budget. All you need is maybe 4 to 5 pieces to get a good workout in. All right? First piece is, remember, is wherever you go, you're there. So body weight is first. You can do everything: calisthenics, jumping jacks, air squats, all that great stuff like that. $10 band. So we're gonna put you to work today.
Good.
So we're gonna step on that. We're gonna turn that into curls for the girls, right?
Curls.
Curls for the girls.
All right.
All those beach muscles. straight up and down.
Okay.
So something really that simple. With a resistance band, you're getting the resistance on both ends, at the top, through the exercise, and as you come down. So if you want to, you can hold that one right there.
Okay.
And then you'll start to curl that one. So you got an ISO hold there.
Yeah.
And then you'll just switch after your rep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Next thing we're gonna roll with is our dumbbells.
Okay.
So just a couple of those. These are 10s. Always remember with dumbbells, size does matter, right? So always go with something that challenges you throughout the whole exercise.
Okay.
If you work through it 12 to 15 reps, those last 3 to 4 reps should be what we call struggle reps.
You're just starting out, should you start with 3s or 5s?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
At least 8 to 10s, right?
Okay.
Because you want to be able to challenge yourself.
Okay.
You got to challenge the muscle in order for it to grow, like
Good to
everything
know.
else in life, right?
Good to know.
All right, stability balls, right? So stability balls make everything simple a little more harder. Just sitting down, and if you sit up as straight as you can, that's going to engage your core right there, because now you have to stabilize yourself. Back to those curls, right?
Yeah.
So preacher curls. And you can do pretty much everything on stability ball, from abs to upper body to push-ups. If you want to stand up for a sec.
So this will work your core as well.
That'll work your core, and then you can also pick it up and do your overhead things with that.
Yeah.
All that, big squats here, everything from abs, just twisting side to side, adding that extra weight. So stability balls are always a staple in an in-home gym, just because they have so many different options with it, right?
So how do we figure out what we're going to do with all this equipment if we don't have a personal trainer?
If you don't have a personal trainer, you have internet access.
Okay.
You can visit my website, www.itrain365.com.
Okay.
Visit me on any social media at itrain365, and Google. Google is your best friend. So YouTube, videos, all those things are going to come into play when you're looking at that. But you don't need a whole lot, don't need a big budget. Like I said, if you have a body, then you have a gym.
All right, and if we're doing strength training, it's every other day, not every day, right? If we're working the whole body?
If you're doing total body, yes, you want to do about three total body days a week.
Okay.
And then a couple off days or cardio days.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we got you all set, and it didn't cost a lot.
Didn't cost a lot at all. Maybe $50 right here.
All right. Thank you, Jarrell. Good ideas. I'm losing my mic pack back here. All right. Well, if you have questions on any topic that you'd like Jarrell to address, you can find his contact information at newschannel5.com. Coming up next, we're going to save you money on your heating bills, what you need to know over the next few months so the electric bill won't send your budget into shock. Plus, how to win a $1,000 gift card still to come on Talk of the Town. Tomorrow morning at 9 on Pickler and Ben, an inspiring survivor story from America's Got Talent finalist. She shares about the plane crash that changed her life forever. Food Network star and proud Kentucky native Jason Smith bakes his way into Ben's heart with a memorable bacon recipe, plus the hottest winter sweaters and coats for less. Don't miss Pickler and Ben weekday mornings right here on News Channel 5 at 9 o'clock. Heather?
Well, this morning we are off to a chilly start, and we're heading into a very cool afternoon. A below average day on tap here across Middle Tennessee. Here's where we've been over the last 12 hours. Notice we were in the 40s. We finally have gotten into the 50s, at least here in Music City. Some spots, though, across the area still into the upper 40s at this time. This is a look from Sky Camera from our AT&T Tower camera. Notice in Middle Tennessee and Music City, we're at 51, some calm winds at this time. The good news for today, even though it's feeling very chilly outside, the pollen count is low. We're at a 2.1, ragweed being that main agitator. Here's a look at today's highs right now. We're only going to warm up to about 58 here in Nashville. Rest of our locations going to be in the mid to upper 50s throughout the morning. We'll see a lot of sunshine. It's just not going to feel very warm. We're going to be in those lower 50s out on the plateau as well. Hey, I do want to remind you, don't forget our big giveaway. Be watching for the cue to call. That is tonight on News Channel 5 at 6 o'clock for your chance to win that $1,000 cash gift card. To see official rules, just head over to newschannel5.com/contest. Meryl?
Some temperatures in the 30s and 40s are already upon us, and soon that cold weather could be here to stay. Eric Hill from Lee Company is here now with some ways that you can save money heating your home this winter. Great to have you with us.
Oh, thank you for asking.
So here's something that we don't think about very often. You say it's important to turn on your heat before you need it.
Yes. So a lot of times we wait till the last second and we get into trouble. I had a friend of mine whose dad used to say, preparation precedes performance. So if you start now by turning it on, you can find out what issues you have before you really need it.
Yeah, let's think about saving energy, particularly during the wintertime, because we can burn up a lot heating our homes. What are some of the best ways to make sure that we're saving on our energy?
3 simple things everybody can do. One is look at the doors that you go in and out of your house. If you can see light at the bottom of them, you probably need to replace that door sweep or maybe put a gasket on the bottom to do it. The other thing is walk upstairs, go up into your attic. If you see the joists on your attic, you probably need to add insulation. That will help you there. And then lastly, go underneath. Think of the crawl space that you go to. If your heater is on and your crawl space is pretty warm, you might have a duct leak and you probably need to have somebody come look at that.
That's important. All right, what about reducing the load on our HVAC unit? Because it's working pretty hard in the wintertime.
Well, several things that you can do. One is think about what your heat and air is. It's really the heart of your home or your business. And so the best thing to do is treat it like you would yourself, your body. If you're worried about it, you go to the doctor, right? And so the same thing here. Get a trained person to come in and look at it and fix whatever preventatively we can, to have them look at it and tune it up and get it ready for optimal use. It'll get longevity out of your system and it'll help it be more efficient.
What about things like automatic thermostats? Do those help?
Oh, those are fantastic, and it's really easy. And there's several that you can install yourself. If you're not sure where to go, feel free to ask any other company, but we'd be more than happy to help with that too.
You know, there comes a time when you need to replace your HVAC unit rather than just trying to repair it. How do you know when that time has come?
Well, there's a couple of ways, one of which being how often are you having to fix things and how expensive is it? Right now with the energy crisis that we have, some of the freons and such being used are very expensive. So if you're having any kind of major leak like that, I would say that's a big warning flag. Other than that is what kind of downtime is it? If it's not reliable, you really need to look at replacing it.
All right, anything we need to know about holiday decorations as the holidays are rolling around?
Absolutely, be safe. That's definitely something I would stretch. Christmas lights are my favorite thing to take the family and go look at, but if you have 3 extension cords connected, that's not very safe. So take the time and buy an extension cord that'll get where it needs to get to. Also, think about where you lay that extension cord. Is it high traffic to someone, tripping hazard? And then let's not forget the condition of the extension cord. If it's frayed or brittle, it's better off that you replace it than have a big catastrophe that could happen from that. Also think through lights. You got to hang those things up. Ladder safety is important. Either get to know your neighbor and get them to help you, or get somebody who's professional that can help you with that.
Yeah, that sounds like good advice. Thank you very much for being with us today, Eric.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. We're going to link you to leecompany.com if you need more information.